And I know what I'm gonna do when I finish this series. And that is probably play it again from scratch. But welcome back, everybody, to Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. My favorite game series of all time. That is such cool art. And what we were doing was we were at the start of the game's finale. We were not doing much. Just... Ooh. And there's our main guy's car. And the big motorcycle. I love trails. It's a beautiful day. Just watching the clouds. That looks so good. Pretty. Can we see Monmouth through the reflection? Kind of. Alright.
Here's your schedule.
What did we need to do? Well, let's max out Ren's conversation, and then we go to all the other places that we've got to visit. Alright, everyone split up, and we go hang out with Ren. A Spriggan request addressed towards both you and I. Something stinks real bad about this one, but I don't think it's just a prank either. Thoughts? I can handle it myself if you'd like. That's fine, I'll lend you a hand. We've quite a few shared acquaintances after all. It's worth looking into. So, what is the request about? Retrieval. Something's been smuggled into the city via the underground, and we're supposed to go get it. The route there's pretty convoluted, and it looks like shit's been encrypted over and over a few times. Not gonna lie. This might be a little bit out of my depth. Lucky for you that I'm here. We are both We both are perfectly suited for this matter, so let's cooperate and get to the bottom of this. After agreeing to work together, Van and Ren decoded the 4SVG. They continued gathering clues afterward from the Orbital Net and the Underworld. Eventually, the trail led them to an attaché case. This must be what we're looking for. That was some tricky shit to figure out. It definitely didn't cut us any slack. I'll say, we had to follow the thinnest threads we could find just to get here. Had we not teamed up, this whole search would probably be dead in the water. You must have trusted us to find it in the end, though. If it was here after all. Well, let's crack it open and see what's inside. Van unlocked the attaché case and threw it open to reveal... What? Writing utensils and painting supplies? Hell's this stuff for? There's nothing weird about any of them, just normal ass pencils. I don't get it. Oh, it looks like we've also got these letters here. They're addressed to both of us. No sender listed, but I can only think of one. Right. Grandpa Jug, beyond a doubt. Dear Ren, I realize I'm more than 6 months late. Before I say anything else, I want to congratulate you on your acceptance into Aramis. Time really does fly fast, doesn't it? Feels like it was only yesterday that you enrolled at Genis. You've always had that impeccable talent and appetite for learning, from your studies to your papers and everywhere between. You may have felt at first that there was no point to returning to ordinary schooling, that it was a waste of time for a mind of your caliber. But there are some things you can only learn and experience in those commonplaces. I suspect you've come to realize that yourself. Now that you have a place in this world to call your own, it's good to spread your wings and spend time away from your friends and family. Although I only looked after you for a short period, I pray that you find happiness wherever your travels take you. Sincerely, Grandpa Chuck. Oh, the heart. P.S. Thank you for taking care of those kids and tidying up the workshop during your visit a year and a half ago. I greatly appreciate it. I didn't know what to get you to celebrate your admission. So I simply picked up some safe bets for a student your age. If you have no use for them, feel free to throw them out. I'll hardly be hurt. Oh, don't be like that, Grandpa. I could never throw these things away. See you, Millie Mixie. Alright. Posture check. Yep. I'll do the stretch and then the hydrate. Oh. See ya. You take care. He's as still as he ever was. Awkward and clumsy outside of his doll making, and I wouldn't have it any other way. He is a grandpa. Alright, let's see what he's got to say to me next. To Mr. Van Arkwright. It goes without saying that you and I have done much for each other over the years. I won't dwell on that ancient history, but if I can offer one piece of advice to you, do not avert your eyes from the spirit you have within. Beyond that, please continue to guide and protect my granddaughter. I trust that you're looking out for her while she's in your periphery. Did he really have to write that last part? I'm not used to him seeing I'm not used to seeing him be so protective. I have to blame the guy. He ain't seen you in years. Cut him a little slack. At least it's not just you who's being nosy with anyway. What did he mean by your spirit within, though? That's an intriguing line. Beats me. No idea what he was talking about. Well, that's par for the course with him. I mean, you know how he is. Guy just sees everything differently. One hell of a grandpa you've got there, you know that? People say his dolls are beyond lifelike. They even have their own hearts and souls. And indeed they do. Maybe that power lets him look inside other people's hearts all the same. He could be onto something. It wouldn't hurt to keep what he wrote to you in your mind, whatever it turns out to mean. Maybe, yeah. So where's that old fart anyway? Any idea where he is or what he's up to these days? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. He may very well have slipped back to his workshop in Crossbell by now. Or perhaps he's abandoned it and set up shop somewhere else entirely. It's so hard to tell with him. My master was like that too. Maybe being all cryptic and shit's just part of getting old. Maybe so. I'm happy to have heard from him at least. Thanks for bringing me along, Van. I'll have to return the favor one of these days. Hey, take it down a notch. You play with fire, you might get burned. Oh, you think I'm still just some little girl, do you? I'll be all grown up before you know it. In many ways, I already am. At least, enough for me to reach out and lend you a hand when you need it most. Just like you did for me all those years ago. Sheesh. The old man's right. This girl is growing up fast. Too fast, if you ask me. Sure, I'll ring you up if I really need a hand. Vansor ran back to her dormitory and left the attaché case in her care. With that, the two went their separate ways. And just like that, it was back to the usual business.
I'll invite you to a tea party sometime. I do so enjoy being a good hostess.
Yay. I like that one. Alright, so got nothing else to do in town. There was one thing I needed to do. I need prime beast flesh. And to do that, I need 10 regular beast flesh. Quickly do a rest. Alright, first we'll go to Riverside.
Let's get going.
Boom. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-dum.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey. For a second I thought you were Mariel. Working hard as usual, I see. The incident with her is still making waves. All of my sources are still abuzz talking about it. Got any juicy info you wouldn't mind sharing? Of course I do. There's still some of these gangsters out and about. It's quite concerning, knowing we have some stragglers laying low in the capital. Yeah, that worries me too. Not Melchior, not worth the time. We should still keep an eye out just in case we come across any information regarding their whereabouts. As long as it doesn't get in the way of everything else we're doing, it sounds good to me. Yeah. Alright, and then looks like the next one's over at the temple. It's nice to be able to run again. Feels like things are finally back to normal. I couldn't go jogging at all during lockdown. I barely started and my legs already feel like jelly. How easy you can fall out of shape. I'm not letting that happen again. I'll just have to pick up the pace to make up for lost time. Damn, this game is pretty. Hey, it's Fee and the girls from Tharbad. Shahina, Sarah, and Fee. Hi guys, it's Sarah and Shahina. I see Sylphide's with you too. Who are they? Nice to see you. It's been a while. What brings you guys here? We bumped into each other in town, so I'm showing them around now. We have a guest role in director Gotti's new film, so we were invited to come here. You'll be in director Gotti's next film? Congratulations! Be careful with that perv. Don't let him goad you into doing some skeevy scene or event. Don't worry, Nina and I are keeping an eye on him to make sure he won't try anything funny. Thank you for doing that. Actually, we were on our way to your office to say hi, Van. You got ahead of us there. If you have the time, feel free to stop by for a visit anytime. I'm usually free during the day. We'll be staying until the Revolution Festival, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to visit. We'll get out our reserve of special snacks for you. You mean my reserve, the ones I saved for myself. Oh, you were saving those? Whoops, I ate all of them already. Son of a... I'm showing Sarah and Shahina around since we already know each other. Speaking of, I heard these two recently got into an agency. That's good. Probably saves them some hassle.
Goddess Arusha.
I'm really grateful for this year's film festival. It might have been a little bumpy, but it gave me the chance to be in my first film. And on top of that, I got to meet you all. It's all the winged goddess's blessing. I owe it all to her guidance. Sarah and I are planning on checking out all of the Edith during our visit. That includes the Arkwright Solutions office. We'd love to swing by later. I really want to see what your workplace is like. Alright, we're all done here. Let's follow that car. And draw distance says there. Off to the station street.
Off we go.
I know the guild can help. You'll never believe what happened.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for walking into my life.
Well,
one bullet can change your fate.
Okay.
Final showing of the smash hit, Wolves Requiem.
Indeed.
Well,
And I'm back. Go up to the balcony.
Gentlemen, your attention, please. Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building.
Yeah. Gotti and Kayla. Kayla. Oh, look who it is. I haven't seen you all since we were in Tharbad. We weren't expecting to run into you here either, Director. I see Judith is with you too. It's kinda, but not quite. The biggest differences would probably be in the gameplay, like the combat, and the story. Things just kind of worked out like that. How come you're with Lieutenant Kayla? Government asked yours truly to help with the ceremony's production. Makes sense. You did do a good job with the film festival planning. Catastrophes notwithstanding. Don't act like you didn't help at all there. I could do without a do-over from last festival. Please don't jinx it. I wouldn't worry so much. You're more than aware of the fact that we're finally rid of A. The odds of anything major happening are low at best. It's not improbable that there are remnants still out there, so security is still just as tight. As a precaution. You're here to discuss unit placement then? That's right. Meetings with us more than anything. Supervisor Guestguard, and Essie too. I heard you'd help with the festival, but I didn't realize you'd be coming all the way here. It's been a while. We're helping set up all the equipment for the ceremony. I'll jump into some combat in a couple of minutes. I need to grab some, grind some items. Oh yeah, you're all showing off some new stuff, right? Must be pretty busy then. Drowning in work, more like. This isn't even my specialty, but here I am, slaving away. Though your sympathy does soothe the pain, Van. You don't mind if I call you Van, right? Of course not. Good. You can call me Essie just like Katra does, if you want. But I'm gonna pass on. No, I do need to grind some monster drops. She gets real casual real quick. That's just how Essie is. She's really friendly to everyone. Is that smart-ass professor gonna be at the unveiling? He'll be at the ceremony, but not much else. He's got his hands more than full with another project right now. Professor Hamilton will be here too. Really? The four of us might finally be able to get together. It's been such a long time. I certainly hope so. Marie, Kayla, mind hearing me out here? Huh? What about? You two are bursting at the seams with sex appeal. There's this pizzazz to you. It's everything I could have hoped for and more. What do you say we chase new heights of sexiness together? I am far too busy to even consider the proposition. That's not a field I have much interest in, I'm afraid. What? Is Judith all I have left? Hey, I don't remember agreeing to your nonsense. Same as always. He's funny in a weird way.
Here's your schedule.
Where's the best? That's right. This is the best
Then
place
let's head
for
over.
what I need. So there's two different types of combat in this game. You've got real-time battles, real-time combat, which is relatively... He's a sleazy man with a heart of gold.
Danger level high. Be careful.
Engaging enemy.
You could do a charge attack too.
And this is the
Look out for ranged attacks.
real-time combat. I'm relatively over-leveled for this area, so I'm not too concerned about damage.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Come on!
Combat finished.
I didn't
Nice
realize that was him.
Enemy sight. Be careful. One more. Come on!
And then I can, if I'm having trouble with the turn-based stuff. Speaking of, did it drop the materials I need? Only one so far. That's annoying. Maybe.
Combat finished.
Maybe the Memorial Park.
Let's get going.
The Memorial Park is pretty as well. Got this overlook that looks over this lake. Little river. That is a really nice looking waterfall. Huh. Where is it? Dirk Memorial Park. Beast Flesh. Okay, the forest gone. It's the only one. What about the forest itself? Those ones. That might... That's slightly better. And
Off we go.
to the subway here. Wrong way. I'll show off the turn-based combat once I get to that area. There we go.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
You could do a charge attack too.
Stay calm and work
It's
through it.
stunned.
I'm all in.
There we go. So you can move anywhere around the
Chance for a
battlefield
short boost.
that you
Some
can.
elements look effective.
Pressure him and move in.
And you've got your regular attacks, which attack and defend. Then you've got arts, which are like your magic. Each magic has its own element. And then you've got crafts, which are character-specific abilities. Like Judith here is really good at like debilitating enemy, not debilitating, but weakening enemies. Katra is kind of a bit of a caster, but Agnes here, she is nothing but a caster,
What should I do?
Activating
and
skill.
a really good one too.
Have some more.
Go, Katra.
A
Get
chance
around
for a short
there.
boost.
Have some more.
Good.
Judith.
You got your turn bar on the top, and the game has, and this is the 11th game in the whole
Here's
series.
a little more. Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
But we'll go to the Cedar District.
Here goes.
And we'll talk with some very interesting folks.
That's fair.
Can't wait to go visit that tower. A lot of cars on the road today. And into the hotel we go. I'm really looking forward to the remake of the first game of this series. Yeah, it started at Trails in the Sky. There we go. Past Trails. Trails in the Sky, which was the first one. And my personal favorite of the entire series. Then we've got Trails in the Sky second chapter. Then we've got Trails in the Sky the third. Trails from Zero is the start of a new storyline in the series. And Trails to Azure is the continuation of that storyline. Then we've got Trails of Cold Steel, which has 4 games in that group. And they're really good. And then Trails into Reverie, which is my second favorite game in the series. Which is a continuation of Trails of Cold Steel 4, a continuation of Trails to Azure, and a kind of spiritual sequel to Trails in the Sky the Third. There's a timeline of events in the game and which year each event happened in these games. So, in the year 1202, Trails in the Sky happened. 1203, Sky SC. Sky the Third happened in between 1203 and 1204. Trails from Zero, 1204, Azure and Cold Steel all happen in the same time period. Cold Steel 2, 3 and 4 happen over the course of the same year. Oh, yeah. And then Trails into Reverie is the 10th game in that series. And then you've got a list of all the important information that people should just familiarize themselves with. Well, the difference between Final Fantasy and this series is these are separate but continuous storyline. Like Trails in the Sky flows into Sky second chapter, but well, these two games can't really be played independently of each other, but this one could be. This can be played independently from this and this, but they'll have call-outs and throwbacks to previous games in the series. So, like, Trails into Reverie will reference everything from the previous games, while Trails from Zero will reference events from this game and the previous games here. There is a massive overarching story that we haven't got the full picture of yet, but all these games are like little jigsaw puzzles that fill in the gaps of that jigsaw puzzle. And we still don't know how many games are going to be in the entire series. We got all these factions. And all the countries. There are some that we haven't visited yet. Like, for example, Remiferia, Orid, and Le Mans State we have not visited yet. Crossspell is the main focus of Trails of Trails from Zero and Trails into Azure. Hey, Omega. Yeah, Omega. Oh, yo. How was your games? Omega. Ragnarok. How are we doing? How was... I saw you were playing Fire Emblem earlier. Well, are you playing something else? This guy bugged a bit, so you switched... Oh, the Hololive Fire Emblem. Nice. I was discussing... you caught me talking about... Oh, wow. 89 hours. Holy shit. Yeah, you caught me discussing the fact that the Legend of Heroes Trails games are a giant jigsaw puzzle, and every single game is a individual piece in that puzzle. Everything is connected, but also separate. Ooh. Jin, Kilika, Kassim, Fan, and Sal. Welcome everybody. Those of you who are new here, my name is Dark Reaver 40. RPG enthusiast, Trails aficionado, and just all around good time haver. I love a good time. Yeah, stream every day, Monday through to Sunday. I love my video games. I think Monday and Tuesday are gonna be a little bit wonky on my streaming because I have to be up early for the air conditioner installers. Other than that, yeah, I play RPGs mostly. Sometimes I play other little games. I play a few games with Omega Ragnarok here. Sometimes we play Lethal Company, sometimes we play another RPG called Solasta. We're not doing Solasta tomorrow, correct? Which means I'll have more time to play Trails. But yeah, playing Trails through Daybreak, and we're in the finale now, so we're pretty close to done with this game. And it'll be just in time for Daybreak 2. I'll probably be 3 days out from that. So excited for Trails to Daybreak 2. But let's get back to the storyline. Nice little party you guys got here. Don't mind if I do. Well, if it isn't Aaron and the Arkwright crew, good to see you've kept well. Huh, never thought I'd see a bracer, a Hayaway elder, a Marduk security chief, and the CID head all banded together like this. Can't deny it makes me a bit on edge, though. Types from both sides of the law tend not to mix well. I assure you, it's much less charged than you make it out to be. We're just exchanging information and confirming agreements. Please, pay us no mind. Sam. Oh, I haven't seen you since Erasion. We were just talking about how to go about cleaning up that mess. Taking care of the Armada remnants, you mean? Yeah, we smoked out pretty much all the hideouts they had left. Dispatched from the store early? Nice. We're taking our own measures, of course, mostly concerning Almada's trade and supply routes. The more problematic trade routes have been taken care of. Anyway, we'll see to the rest. Bet that's just what you were hoping for. We did also uncover some artifacts they had been using. The church is handling those. Well, good to hear that it's taken care of. It's nice to have that resolved in time for the festival. But will it be playable on the 14th? Because the Australian release date is the 15th. In truth, that's why I'm here. The festival has the full support of the Kowloon group this year. That, of course, does lead to some overlap between us and Marduk. I'm here to make sure we don't step on each other's toes, so to speak. I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Only the general approach HQ is taking. You'll have to wait 3 days for more in-depth negotiations. Mr. Thorndyke will be holding a meeting to go over our itinerary. Well, then you're right. Now probably isn't the best time. Can't go jumping the gun. They're discussing all sorts of things from the looks of it. Yeah, nothing to do with us though. On the contrary, I do have some information you might find useful. We're still tracking down some Armada holdouts that have taken to the underground, along with some of the hate groups they used for their ends. Leftovers, huh? And Melchior's still on the run too. Can't count them out just yet. He pulls those thugs back up, and we'll have Armada 2 on our hands. Indeed, he's quite the wild card. We haven't seen any movements from him as of late. But then, that means he hasn't been contacting said remnants either. The Guild's working on exposing Armada's business ties. We want to pull it all out by the roots. Elaine and some S-ranks from HQ are in charge of that. Gotcha. How's she doing out of curiosity? Sorry, can't say for sure. She should be back tomorrow though. I'm sure she'd appreciate a nice warm welcome when she gets home. But our bucko. Alright, last place we need to go visit. Here's the Blacklight District.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
Where all the sleazy people and the ne'er-do-wells dwell.
Boss is going bullet.
There they are. Jack and Hal. Water. I need water. Told you to take it easy on the hard stuff while we're here. We're not on our home turf. You can't expect them to make stuff the same here. Oh hey, didn't realize you two were in Edith. Looks like you're having a real fun time. You there, good to see you. We've been working like dogs on no broker stuff. Thought we could use a break and now here we are. Just having the time of our lives. So what dragged you two all the way here? You on their tail, I take it? Yup. We're trying to figure out how the underworld's changing now that they're gone. You can really only do that on the ground. It's pretty calm so far, surprisingly. More than I expected. Maybe it's because the CID was so on top of the stragglers. Probably. Now those smug pricks aren't running around, the underground's settling back down. Those drugs though, those will be sticking around for a while. It's a lot tougher to get those off the streets. That does make sense. That's unfortunate. Actually, this chat just reminded me of something. I've heard whispers about some 2-bit gangster who's on the run from the feds now after he did some work for those guys. Word is he's camping out somewhere in the Tyrell district. I don't have anything else to go on, but I figured you might want to know. The Tyrell district, huh? Oh, that's a good tip. Appreciate it. Well, have fun, you two. Just try to stay on your feet, Jack, alright? You okay, Van? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking. Is there something bothering you? Guessing the stories about the gangsters and Armada remnants are on your mind. Yeah. If Bramati, Jack, and Killiker are all talking about them, then it's definitely worth mulling over. We heard something interesting while following up on Dingo's case as well. You're talking about how they were spotted in the Tyrell district, right? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that is kind of worrying. Maybe we should drop by Tyrell, just in case, you know? Not a bad idea. Can't hurt to check the area out again. And we can probably rule out the busier parts of the district. Same for the area near the restaurant that's run by Haley. Alright.
Here's your schedule.
Off we go. To the Tyrell district.
Let's get going.
Bum, 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 bum. And we're going to investigate again. To the Tyrell district waterway. Well, looky here. Huh? Isn't this usually locked? It is. Where does this alleyway lead? Down into the waterways beneath the Tyrell district. As far as I know, the only traffic this way sees is a maintenance team once a month. Now, I ain't a nice detective, but something's telling me this wasn't their doing. The handle's gone. This may have been done recently. It's safe to say a normal person couldn't do that with their bare hands. Wonder if they used a special tool, or maybe the quickest way to the bottom of this is to head in ourselves. This handle is broken too. There's no mistaking it. Whoever did this just yanked the thing clean off. And they didn't use a tool after all. Whoever we're dealing with is far from ordinary. There are a lot of fresh footprints in front of the door too. Looks like we've got some huge ass rats to flush out. Got that right. Let's have a look inside. Heads up though. No, there's no telling what's waiting for us in there. Be ready for anything, understand? Got it. We should have time to stock up on equipment and items if need be. I think we've been
Here's
in
your schedule.
Oh. Okay, we've been to all the dungeon areas, except for this one. All members of Upright Solutions will enter this dungeon. You can hear water running in the distance. There's a bunch of footprints here too. It really does look like a lot of people came through here. Everything points to them being remnants of Armada. And the gangs that served them too. Oh. Oh no. It stopped. It didn't shine half as much as it does when a Genesis is involved. It sounded like that temporary flicker was what I triggered when we first met too. Sure seems like there's something here. Yeah, and yes, make sure the backup crew is on standby. We might need them here at a moment's notice. Alright. There they are. It's all over. We're finished. This can't be happening. What did we do to deserve this? Hell's gotten into you guys? Eek. Who are you? You here for a fight? I'm a Spriggan from here in Edith. Part of my crew's job is helping people who can't turn to the guild or cops for aid. So, if there's something you need help with, we might be able to give it to you. Won't you at least talk to us? You're a Spriggan? I think I might have heard of you at some point. Now that I get a better look. You've got some real babes with you, huh? Maybe they're doing better than we thought. Maybe they're doing better than we thought. Don't let them trick you. The only Spriggan in Edith is from Arkwright Solutions. The guy who kept going up against the beasts at the top of Almada. Now that you mention it, if they take us in and manage to get anything out of us... No, I don't want to die. Damn it. We've got to be on something. Oh no. It's Almada's enhancement trucks. Here they come. No. Die.
So many enemies. Watch out.
Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself.
Boom.
Here goes.
And fight's over. Easy. If we don't do something to stop him from taking us in, Melchior and that armored guy are gonna... Figures. The fear really runs that deep. Melchior's on the run, and we took out Ariok personally. Same goes for their boss, Dantes. There's no one who can harm you anymore. You don't need to worry. So please, just let us help you. Really? Don't let them fool you. If they find out we betrayed them... Sorry, girls. I'd never want to doubt a cutie, but... if a fate worse than death's all that was waiting for us, I'd rather do the deed myself. What are they talking about? What are you... Don't do it. Damn it. Kincaid. What? Ugh, oof. They're fine. They're just unconscious. Guess that's the rebound from using a power their bodies couldn't handle. I'm just glad they're alright. What a relief. But what just happened? Give me a break. Timed your entrance perfectly now, didn't you?
Certainly not. I only just arrived.
It's that damn desk jockey again. His aim was so precise. Thank you very much for your
Think
help.
nothing of it. Or would you prefer to call it a debt owed?
This should be either a guild problem or something your side should have handled from the start. Your boss mentioned how these guys had slipped through the cracks of your cleanup operation. Feels like you did a sloppy job to me. Not at all. This was the most efficient approach to the problem. We performed a thorough cleaning of the major cities outside of Edith and drove all of the leftovers here. We do have a Hercules unit standing by that we could send in at a moment's notice, but I wonder if we should outsource the work to you instead. Son of a bitch. It all makes sense now. All the fragmented information we'd gathered from all over the city did seem to fit together remarkably well. We never stopped to think that all of it was deliberately spread by you to lead us here. That's all this was? That was the intention. Though whether you were able to follow the clues was down to you.
The rules forbade me from getting directly involved in what happened in Oracion. So I was forced to stand on the sidelines as the place filled with fond memories for us was saved by you. Consider this revenge for that.
I call bullshit. You ain't the sentimental type. Still, she's gonna be back in town tomorrow. And I know she'd give me an earful if I left any problems unsolved. So I guess I can help you just this once. It's like I'm seeing two of the same person. You can really tell they go way back. Ugh, get a damn room, you wrinkly old farts. We'll help too, of course. Do you have any idea how many more of them we can expect in here? We believe there to be roughly 30. 20 thugs and 10 former Almada members. Damn, even got a breakdown. Sure are a lot of them though, huh? Either way, guess we should give the others a call and get them to come down here. The two reserve members hurried from the Arkwright Solutions office. As the road ahead forked, they decided to split their group into two, with Van and Kincaid each leading the charge. These two teams should work. We're with Mr. Kincaid, huh? Judging by his aim earlier, he won't drag us down in battle at least. Oh, I assure you that these teams were decided purely on combat balance. You can count on me to support you in battle. And I'll even throw in some old stories about Van as a bonus. What? Really? Now I'm in. Hey, maybe being in the other group wouldn't be so bad after all. I want to know his weaknesses too. We'll just have to spill later. Can do. Can don't. I won't ask for anything that might count as a weakness, so don't worry. But you're still up for anything that doesn't? We should get moving. We're short on time. As we agreed, Zeros and I will remain here. Contact me when you apprehend any of our suspects. I'll see that they get to the CID. Thanks. I know we can always count on you. I appreciate your assistance, Mr. Zeman. We'll need your help too, Zeros. Then let's get this thing started. We've got to make for the other side where the two routes meet, and we're taking everyone we find along the way. Right. Understood. We've got this. This is the perfect chance to show off all you've learned under Van. Let's get to work, Team B. Prove you're better at this than he is. Got it. Damn right I am. This isn't a competition. Well, take care, everyone. Same to you, Agnes.
As long as they have that much spirit, they should have no trouble dealing with this. Still, I faintly sense a presence that is not of this world here. I cannot precisely pinpoint it now that I've lost my stigma, but I can see I will need to be prepared for trouble all the same.
Yeah. Party has been split into two. The expedition will begin with Team A, then we'll switch between the two teams over the course of the dungeon. Right. Katra is going to be my healer.
No enemies found.
I'll work my magic.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Odds updated.
Okay, good there.
I'm going.
Here I go.
Here goes.
Gonna heal up.
How relaxing.
And we got little lizard dudes.
Engaging enemy.
You could do a charge attack too.
They're stunned. This is it. Activate shards.
Attacking target.
Boom. And there's our first arts. Which destroys them.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Solution.
Come on! This is it. Activate shards. I'm all in.
Boom. And we do this again.
Shoot it.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Got it.
Reset. Sweep 'em. Now's our chance.
Sucker.
Good. Nice.
That went better than I anticipated.
Always got it down, Reset.
Come on!
Bang, bang, bang.
This is it. Activate shards. I'm all in.
Bam.
for a short activating skill.
Have some more.
Good.
They're stunned.
Yay. And execute and double execute.
Nice.
He is very good.
Great.
Treasure located.
Gaiaverse. Alright, 50% Earth Odds this time. Got 3 crabs.
Magic attacks recommended. Initiating combat. You could do a charge attack too.
Come on. Come on.
Enemy stunned. Time to deploy shards.
Alright, let's vandalize raid.
Time for the main event.
Use our special move.
Vandalize raid.
And we do a second one
Here goes. Brace yourself.
to finish the fight. Yay.
Nice. That went great. You did great, man.
Materials. Need more beast flesh. There we go.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. Huh. I'll take care of them.
Activating
Let's go,
skill.
Zeros. Lance mode activate. Degama driver.
Boom.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Activating skill.
We do it again.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Now or never.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Good.
Gotcha.
Got a whole slew of them.
Boom. And there they go. Not even a threat. Okay, and alright, the fairy. Alright.
Here goes. Right.
Get to work.
Charge attack available. Battle finished.
Dang
Now
it.
processing data.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong. Right there.
Danger level high. Stay alert.
Commencing battle.
Here goes.
Here goes. There. Let's pull it together and fight.
You have a charge
Boom.
attack ready. Launching attack.
Oh, it doesn't have one.
Show me what you got.
Activating drive.
Do that.
Thanks.
I'll take that.
A chance.
This is your chance for a shard.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Good.
Go time.
Got you.
A chance.
Don't go easy on them.
Let's do this right here.
Everyone. Perfect chance.
Everybody gets protected.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
A chance.
There we go.
Keep going.
Activating skill.
Bam.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Activating skill.
You're
Good.
You got this, Anya!
Ladies ready.
Deploying shield.
A chance.
Right, what do you have? Seed Rain, Dualizer, Arc Dominator.
Give it up! It's over! They're down!
Okay, that's cool.
Zypher active!
Deploying shield. Boost level maximum strength.
Flames.
Erecting shield.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Good.
Keep going!
Okay, you've got that.
Zypher
And
active!
Plasma Sphere.
I'll take you on. There, yeah. You're open.
Boom, 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 bada boom.
Erecting shield.
Boom.
Go time!
Activating skill.
Here's some extra. Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
Got you!
Good.
Got you!
A chance.
Too slow! It's go time!
You're open.
Alright, there is gonna.
Flames. A chance.
Activating skill.
Got you! They're down!
Mr. Kincaid.
This is your chance for activating drive.
Bam, 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 bam.
Zypher activate!
Here goes. Flames.
There!
A chance.
Activating skill.
Mr. Kincaid.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
I'm here to stop you! Exceed rank! Barry, now!
Bam, 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 bam.
Here goes!
Bam, bam, bam.
That was lousy. Here goes.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Good.
Face shield.
I'll take that.
Activating skill.
You won't get away with it.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Too slow!
Good. Bad.
You're open.
Got it. Alright. Although that could be useful. What I actually want is no. don't have any.
Right, I won't stop here. I'm powered up.
Who do I need to make Employee of the Month? Kutcher and Bear God. Okay.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
Not done yet.
Yay.
Glad that worked out okay.
And off we go. There we are. There's the boys.
Wait a minute. I'll crush them all at once.
Activating skill.
Boom.
Here goes.
That's two down.
Activating skill.
Sword for me.
And there we go. And down they go. Nice and easy. Boom. Now we go back to our original team. And here we go. Let's go this way first. Maybe not. Let's go this way first.
I eagerly await your performance.
You could do a charge attack too.
Let's finish the job.
Bang, bang, bang. Yay.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Looks like a chest.
Now open it up. Got the U material there.
Let's get to work.
There we go.
You could do a charge attack too.
Bang, bang, bang. And shoot the flying felines.
Combat finished. Nice job.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's get to work.
You could do a charge attack too.
Bang, bam, bam. There we go.
I do hope everyone is well.
Yay. And bam, 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 bam.
You could do a charge attack too. Combat finished. Nice
Yeah.
job.
The only creature I miss is the Shining Pond. It's
Pardon me?
Treasure.
Crimson Tear. Actually, You take that. And we'll give you that too. And then we've got some more enemies.
You could do a charge attack too.
I do hope everyone is well.
Danger level high. Be careful. Attacking target.
Bam.
Time for the main. Here goes.
Boom.
Go, Catra!
Initiating drive.
Huh?
Sucker!
Good. Bam.
There!
Boom.
Up to you, Reset!
Bam, 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 bam.
A chance!
Good.
Go, Catra!
Yeah,
Activating skill.
stunned.
Reset!
Miss Lanster!
Sucker!
And there we go.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Shall I massage your shoulders, Miss Lanster?
Boost gauge level maximum.
And there we go.
Combat finished. Nice job.
Ah, dang it.
Got a whole slew of them. Great.
Boom.
Here goes. A chance. Brace yourself.
And then boom.
Here's our chance.
A chance for a shard boost.
Chance. This'll hurt.
Bam.
No, you won't.
You heal yourself.
Get it.
That's far enough.
Now or never.
A good chance for a shard boost.
Ah, grenade bolts.
Pretty this scene up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax.
And
Grim Knight Wall.
there.
Boost gauge limit removed.
Gotcha.
Boom.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Boom.
Have some more. They flinched.
A chance.
And there we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight. You did great, man.
And off we go. Back down.
Is there anyone here who's got some dirt on Van?
I don't think I have anything that would top what his best friend could share.
I have a story or two. I'll tell you about when Mr. Arkwright trained for 3 months at the Marduk.
Shut up. And why the hell do you know about that anyway?
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
On extreme.
I eagerly await your performance.
You could do a charge attack too.
Wait for the right time and strike.
Bam, bam.
Come on! They're stunned!
I'm all in.
Good.
A chance! Time for the main event!
Do that twice.
Here goes. Time for the main.
Doesn't outrightly destroy them, but gets damn close.
Activating skill.
There! I won't let this chance slip by. Huh?
The set!
They're stunned! Mr. Arkwright! Now!
Your turn, Judith.
Alright, get over there.
Huh, yeah. Now! Reset! Sweep 'em! Yeah, huh. Have some more! Mr. Salesian!
Activating skill.
Bam, bam, bam.
Gotcha!
And there we go.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That went well, Katra!
Alright, just need to kill 38 more enemies. And there we go.
Thanks as always, Fia.
Bam, bam, bam.
You could do a charge attack too.
Good. There we
Combat
go.
finished. Nice job.
2 more crabs.
Magic attacks recommended.
Engaging enemy!
You could do a charge attack too.
Bang.
Payback time.
Go.
A chance.
Alright.
Get down.
Now or never!
Activating skill.
Now! Finish him, Van! Gotcha! They flinched!
Got it. And I win.
Treasure located.
Celestial Bomb EX.
Initiating combat. You could do a charge attack too.
And shoot you a bunch of times. And shoot you a bunch of times.
Thanks for that.
Eat that. Eat that. 1 minute. And destroy the butts. And butts. Alrighty.
Magic attacks recommended.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Let's get to work.
You could do a charge attack too.
Good. Ah, shit.
Brace yourself.
Bam.
Here goes. Brace.
Boom.
A chance. There.
Mr. Arkwright!
This is dangerous.
Initiating drive.
Heal yourself.
A chance.
And then do this again.
Mr. Arkwright!
They're stunned. A chance.
Now!
Payback time.
Good.
Bring it on.
Boom.
Go, Katra.
Let's do Radiant Seeker.
Accelerating. It's over. Radiant Seeker. Mr. Salesian. Gotcha.
Good.
Like hell you are!
You're open. It's go time.
Activating skill.
There!
Smack you.
A chance!
Now.
And there it goes.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, man.
Treasure
I
chest.
smell treasure.
And gotten all the other treasure chests. Yay.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Use device. That's it. Trade. Material. Ingredients. Dang on, one short. Alright. Custom. Squirrel. How are we doing, squirrel? What was it I needed? For Earth, 8 time. The other one was water and fire. Alright. And Reset's Ornament is almost fully unlocked. All that's left is Ferry and Burgard. Wait. I thought I had all the plugins. Oh well, heal up anyway.
How relaxing.
Just one prime beast flesh short. And now we're back with Agnes and Kincaid's team.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Here, Olban.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
I'm on it.
Charge attack available.
Let's come together and fight.
Too slow. Not done yet.
Good.
Too slow. What do you say we rough them up a little?
We're not done yet.
The star has arrived.
Here goes. There. There.
Boom.
What do you say we rough them up a little? Take this.
Launching attack.
Boom. Fairy.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increased.
Okay, second one.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
Got you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Go time.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra. A chance.
Activating skill.
Bam.
Got you.
Yay.
It should be safe for now.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes?
Right.
Engaging. Take this.
Charge attack available.
Right there.
Next.
Bam. Got it.
Let's keep moving ahead. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Come on.
There. This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Unleashing shark strike.
Good.
Activating skill.
And we do this.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
You're open.
Yay.
I can live with this. You were a great help on yes.
And then down we go. And shoot. Yay.
Charge attack available.
And dodge. Come on. There we go.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
That looks like a nice chest.
And we get meat too. Yay. How many chests do I have left? I'm on 38 enemies from completion. I'm 11 dishes from completion. Got 1 more newspaper. 3 more movies. 24 chests. And 4 more side quests. And 3 more gifts. And 400,000 more to get. Yeah.
This could get tricky with so many.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
Take this. Not done yet.
Good. And he dodged. Ah, crap.
Deploying shield.
Won't give up.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating
Go
skill.
there. Bam.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
And Anya swims.
Hate to admit it, but you're a lot stronger than I thought you'd be.
Down we
Yeah,
go.
and the way you divided up the teams made a lot of sense. Yeah, right there.
Naturally. Rest assured, you can count on me to have everyone's backs.
I can tell he's being sincere. I understand now why Van trusts him so much.
There!
Charge attack available.
Yeah, next.
Come on. Right. And we've got Crab.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Right there. Beginning time.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
There! Too slow! Take this! Look out!
We can win right now.
There! I won't miss.
Dang it.
Your move.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill.
And there we go.
Here goes. Right. Ooh, a treasure chest.
Yay. Got all that Sipith.
This could get tricky with so many.
Engaging.
Charge attack available. Suggesting magic attacks.
That looks like a nice chest. Right there.
Come on. And dodge. Bam.
I've got this. Here goes. There. Now, use shards to get the upper hand. Take this.
Initiating attack.
Bam.
Activating skill.
Give up.
Got you.
Good.
Too slow.
And we've got plenty of time.
Balls in your court.
Activating skill.
You're open.
And there we go.
I'll take it from
Made
here.
for a decent enough challenge.
Great job, Mr. Kincaid.
Shoot you a bunch more times. Bam, bam.
I'll pulverize you in one go.
And right in the back. Alright, how many more enemies do I still need? One more. Huh.
I've got this.
Danger level high. Stay alert.
Get to work. There.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
There. Take this.
Don't lose your cool.
Look out.
Initiating attack.
Go time.
Fink stance right
Activating.
there.
Balls in your court.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Give up.
Good.
Activating drop.
Heal you up.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Your move.
Activating skill.
Good. Keep focusing.
Activating skill.
You're open. A chance. Aaron.
Got the stun.
Activating skill.
Got you. Balls in your
Nice.
court.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Keep going.
Activating.
And boom.
Do your worst.
Activating skill.
There we go. A chance.
Activating skill.
Yeah. You're open.
Good.
My turn.
Gotcha. We're down.
Activating skill.
And there we go. Oh, I missed a treasure chest.
That made for a decent enough challenge.
Oh,
And
you're a great shot, you know? Here goes. Right.
And we get 2,000 enemies slain. I don't think I'm going to get this one.
Looks like a place we could rest.
So soothing.
Trade for ingredients. Prime beast flesh can finally make it.
Time to flex my cooking muscles. Ah, there's nothing better than this.
Okay. Do this first. Open this one. Nothing else can be opened right now.
Switching to maintenance mode.
What do I want to give you?
Shard skills
That.
updated.
Alright. Investigate. Doo-doo-doo. There's still no sign of any people or monsters. I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored of just running. So how about you get to spilling? Trying to tell us about Van, buddy. Aaron. Yeah, I want to know too. I can only tell you about the times when we were together, though. I believe you've already heard about his time in Arasion, which just leaves our time in Aramis. I really want to know, but still. Yes, please. We want to hear all the sordid deets between him and our Claire too. But guys, we really shouldn't. If you'd rather not be involved, we can run a little bit ahead of you. Wait. Oh, they're evil. Yeah, I thought so. The more the merrier. Alright then. Why do I get the feeling Renee's telling him about my personal life as we speak? Now, he did say he was going to. And here we are missing out on the fun. So come on, out with it. Out with what? We want to hear everything that happened while you were at Aramis, of course. Yeah, sure feels to me like you were going out with Beauty's Blade while you were there. Ugh. It isn't proper to pry into another's affairs, you two. Oh, but what an incredible coincidence it was that you happened to meet your friends again while at Aramis, huh? You're just as bad as the rest of them. Though it's not like I'm that desperate to hide it or anything.
So, you know all about me growing up in an orphanage in Arasion. But after that, I ended up in the custody of another place. A lot happened after that, to say the least. Both good and bad. Then things changed again when I was 14, and I ended up somewhere else. That was when someone suggested I take the entrance exam for Aramis. And that was where we met again for the first time in 7 years. I had no idea what they'd been up to all that time, and they knew just as little about me. They're just some people you can't get away from, though, I guess.
Still, while neither of us knew exactly what happened to him, we could tell something had. We didn't try to push the matter. Instead, we rejoiced in our reunion and rekindled our old bonds. Much happened during our time together, including the school festival in late April and the student council president election. And through it all, we quickly went back to being as close as we were before. When I became student council president, the two of them even helped me with my work. Still, not everything could be the same as it was in the old days. It didn't take long for Van and Elaine to realize their attraction to one another. And during late autumn, the two of them confessed to each other and started dating.
I knew it.
Having suspected how they felt towards one another since our childhood, the only surprise for me was that it took so long. Still, while it made me happy to see the two of them come together, I couldn't help but feel a little lonely to see them pair off without me.
Aw, poor guy.
Did I have feelings for her? No, not at all. I had a girlfriend of my own at the time, and all in all, I was quite satisfied with my personal life.
Still, it was like most relationships at that age. It was never gonna last. It was over and done in half a year. I think we'd just gotten carried away because we were so happy to be together again. Wasn't the only one with stuff going on either. I could tell she had trouble with her family even then. But that's how relationships are. We probably could have taken it further. It just didn't work out that way. After that, we were both focused on the school festival as second years. And by that, I mean we were busy as hell. Preparations that revolved around Renee as president, Elaine as vice president, and me working behind the scenes. We filled the whole thing with surprises. The performance at the end was some real unprecedented stuff. The school principal may have been less than pleased by it all, but looking back, it was still a fond memory for me. You wouldn't believe how cute Elaine was then, or how much like an older brother Renee was with the way he looked out for us. But not long after, everything came to an abrupt end. The next student council election was held in May, and Elaine became its next president. Everyone, including us, expected that Van would go on to be her new vice president, but it was not to be.
All the letter he left to me said was, "Sorry, take care of Elaine for me." While the one he left for Elaine contained a clumsily written apology. Neither of us were told anything about the reason behind his actions.
And that's how second-year student Van Arkwright dropped out before he could graduate. That was 7 years ago now. Well, 7.5 if you want to get nitpicky about it.
Van? Why did you... No, never mind. There were a bunch of reasons why I dropped out. But one was that I just wasn't cut out for that life to begin with. Sure, you guys already know I'm not great in groups or being part of something. Bullshit. Aaron's got a bit of that in him too, so I'm really hoping he doesn't end up like me. I don't think you need to worry about him. Still, are you sure you're really as bad with groups as you're saying? Huh? Why would he just drop out like that? Sure, there's some reason, but no doubt he'd rather take it to the grave than tell us. It doesn't matter crap he was spewing this morning. Alright.
Van is going to be just fine.
Oh?
I believe the reason he said what he did this morning is the opposite. Because he's facing us head on. He's not trying to change the subject or gloss over how he's feeling. He's giving us a clear sign that something's wrong. We all know how he is. He's cunning but kind, and more dependable than anyone. And deep down, a little timid too. That's why I'm not worried about him. He's going to be just fine.
You have been doing a fine job as the chief of Arkwright Solutions. It seems to come to you naturally too, as does your consideration for all of us.
Yeah. I've always been good at looking out for others. I mean, look at how understanding you've been of my situation. I don't think Elaine and Kincaid are going to be satisfied with that explanation. Or the others in the office, for that matter.
I believe the time will eventually come for you to stop running and face everyone. Not just us, but your friends, your master, the people you live with, There are so many people who care deeply for you. I count myself among them.
It's honestly hard to watch you sometimes and not say anything. But at the end of the day, the responsibility falls to you before anyone else. And you need to be aware of that.
Good grief. I feel like I can hear everyone on Renee's side saying the same damn things. I'll settle this with myself eventually, if for nothing else but to make me look cool.
That sounds like a good start to me.
You do like to act cool after all.
Yes.
We would all like to do what we can to help you when that time comes.
Yay.
Perhaps he's finally losing his touch. Or more like it's time for him to finally pay the piper.
Damn. He's fighting a losing battle if even a schoolgirl can see through his act now. Feels like he's putting a pointlessly long abeyance on the inevitable while he tries to find himself to me, if I'm being real with you.
I could see the finding himself angle, yeah. No idea what an abeyance is, though.
Not fair.
I'm not sure it's quite that simple. Still, I believe in him. I know he'll stop averting his eyes one day. Not from us so much as from himself. And yes.
Listen to this girl.
It's that kind of straightforward honesty that has the greatest effect on him, I think. Perhaps if I'd been able to say the same to him 7 years ago. No. There's no use in dwelling on the past.
No. We're almost at the end of the corridor. Get ready, team. Now that we've come this far, I'm determined to make it to the end before he does. And let's get a move on. Right. This isn't a race, you know. Even if I admittedly do want to see everyone's faces again as soon as possible. And we go. Hey guys, got here at the same time, huh? I'm exhausted after all that running. I'm just glad we all made it here unharmed. So am I. I trust you didn't let any of our targets slip past you? The same question right back at you. Still, all of them appear to be behaving just as strangely as the ones from before. We're screwed. Screwed. I want my mommy. Please forgive us, boss. Please. Nokia, sir, I'm begging you. They've let their fear take control of them. Who did I even think they are talking to? Be careful, everyone. Shit. Yeek. Ah.
What's happening? Don't let it get the best of you!
Oh, that looks friendly. Julius, bloodthirsty ding.
An orc devil?
Van?
Come on, Van.
Pull yourself together, you mischief maker!
Got it, Renee. You pampered prince!
Don't you call me any part of that ever again.
Damn it!
I refuse to lose to a being so unscientific.
We will back you up to the utmost of our abilities.
Please, Arusha! Keep us safe from harm!
I hope you don't think you can take down the Great Grimcat!
Assume its strength to be equal to a high-ranking cryptid. Here it comes!
Ah, that's what Burgard was sensing.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the lap.
Boom.
Boost gauge limit increased. Activating skill.
Smack all that down.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Alright, you've got heals.
Don't go easy on them.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Here's some extra.
Get going, Bad.
Here's some extra. There.
Let me do this again.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increased.
A chance.
Good.
A chance.
Sup, you have Katra. Let's drop the
Activating
shield in
drive.
again. Good. Bam.
Boost level maximum strength.
Change to Judith.
Taking center stage.
Make it count.
Energy output maximum. Activating
Let's
skill.
pretty this
Activating skill. Boost
Take
gauge
your
limit.
buffs.
Activating
There's
skill.
no... Big flinch.
Boost
Finish
gauge
him,
limit
man.
removed.
A chance. Zypher activate.
Initiating drive.
Grant them life. Innocent heal effect.
Innocent heal. Good.
Forget it.
There.
Finish him, man.
Boom.
Here goes. Brace yourself.
Boom.
Here goes. Brace it.
Boom.
Your turn, Judith.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Can you heal yourself up? Good.
My move now.
Have some more.
Payback time.
Good.
I'll take you on.
Activating
Let's do
drive.
this. Just to heal everybody up.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Here's our chance.
Heal everybody.
Like hell you are.
Hell
Pay
sandwich.
for that.
Gotcha.
Go, Katra.
There we go.
Placing shield.
You'll be sorry.
Displaying data.
Mirage.
Initiating drive.
I'll take you on.
Here's a little more. They're stunned.
Judith.
Have some more.
Good.
Here's our chance. There.
Catch
We do that. Good.
My move now.
Gotcha.
Go, Katra.
Some elements look effective.
Take him out.
Initiating drive.
I'll take you on.
Alright, let's do Celestial
Activating
again.
drive.
I owe you one. Chance.
Do that.
I'm going.
Activating.
A chance.
Gotcha. Stop right there.
You'll be sorry.
Sucker.
Good.
Activating skill.
Got him.
That's how it goes.
Alright, Van. It's changed phases. Okay. It's calling its minions. I count 25 enemy spirits. No, 26. You've got to be kidding me. They must be using the fear of our original targets as a foothold to enter this world. How careless of me. I should have sent that Alpha unit in after all. Damn right you should have. Oh, whatever. I'll take this. What are you doing? Wait, you are... Van. Huh, guess this will be my first time showing it to you directly, huh? Can't tell you how it works, but enjoy the show.
No, there will be no need for that.
Burgard. Zeros. Burgard. Zeros. And
I'll back you up.
Elaine. Elaine. The hell? I thought you weren't going to be back until tomorrow. You must have really rushed everything to get back here earlier.
Yes, but I did everything that I needed to. So I'm not letting you have all the glory.
Ever the stubborn one I
Have
see.
another person join you, Van. Everyone else, we will secure the left and right sides.
Thanks. Oh, come on. Feels like we... Oh, it feels like we just had all our thunder stolen from us. Well, we'll have to take out the others one at a time so Advanced Team can focus on the largest target. Right. I'll support however I can. I'll get them all, even the ones in the middle. Fia, Cirrus, it's time to go all out. We'll take... because we want Katra to Employee of the Month.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Boom, 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 boom.
Do your worst. No! I won't let this chance slip by. I shall end it.
Boom. Yeah, let's smack him through it.
I won't hold back. You're open.
Good.
Miss, slow down. Grant them life. Innocent heal. Sincere thanks. Mary.
Activating skill.
Good.
I won't hold back. No. Perfect chance.
Bang, bang.
I'll take you on.
Activating
go.
skill.
They're down. You're open. I won't let this chance slip by.
Cataract Wave.
Miss Alfayed.
Activating skill.
No. I
Good.
won't let this chance slip by. You're
Hehe.
You're open! Do your worst!
Activating skill.
Boom. Got it.
I did it!
Leveled up.
Deploying shards. Let's rumble.
A good chance for a shark initiating drive.
Damn it! Damn it!
I shall handle this.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Good.
It's go time!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Do this.
Erecting shield.
Okay, that's that one dealt with.
You'll be sorry!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
I shall handle this.
Gotcha!
Your move, Aaron.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Here goes!
And smack that
Now or
thing.
never! Yeah, huh, big flip! I need some help, Fairguard!
Too slow!
Now or never!
Activating skill.
It's
Maybe
go time!
this.
Activate. Boost
It's
gauge
go
limit
time.
removed. Activate.
Boom.
Boost gauge limit removed.
And we got him.
What'd you expect?
And she leveled up. Alrighty.
Time for a new look.
Alright. Regal beat down. And get around behind him. There. Bam.
You're screwed now.
Bam.
Engaging skill.
There!
Catra!
Activating drive.
Got it!
Boom.
Your move.
Boom. And let's keep this going. And we'll hell her off.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Don't go easy on them.
Engaging skill.
That's far enough. Zytha, activate.
Here's our chance!
Initiating drive.
Alright.
We should go on the attack.
Got him stunned.
Taking point.
Brace yourself!
Boom.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings. Knights of Hysteria.
And there we go.
Boost gauge upgraded.
I think I've grown a little.
Yay. It'll take more than that to stop us. I can't sense their presence any longer. The space around us seems to have stabilized now too. They're all unconscious by the looks of it. You think those creatures really appeared as a result of their fear? Indeed. They must have been underlings of the 77 devils described in the Testaments. This isn't the first time in recent years that such beings have emerged. Indeed. The last time was during the war, I believe? Yeah, pretty sure some showed up because of the Great Twilight. But they did. Several even appeared in the Republic. But how did something so significant end up down here? You really think these guys feeling cornered was the cause? It's hard to say for sure. However, it is said that devils are drawn to the negative emotions of humans. Thankfully, that was the last of their ominous presence here. I can no longer sense them. Well done. What a relief. I never expected to find myself up against supernatural beings down here. We owe our victory to everyone fighting so valiantly. Feeling jealous? A little, yes. Still, I'm glad it could happen. Feels like it's been 7 years in the making. I suppose so. I'm hoping everyone's too distracted from the fight to notice me transform.
Damn. We come down here after sensing some evil shit in the air, and what do we find?
You're those church knights. If it isn't our favorite couple of crackpots.
Looking for a fight, punk? Wait, was an Archdevil here?
I have to wonder if we were even needed, with our master already being here.
Not at all. You came at the perfect time.
Nice going, Elaine. Looks like you didn't arrive a minute too soon.
We could hear the fighting while we were on our way here. But you and your old friends work together like a dream, huh?
A nice enough dream, I suppose. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're just imagining it.
Reporting in, sir. Are those the rest of the members? Correct. Take them into custody. This should be the last of them. Yes, sir. Feels to me like we were never needed here. I'm sure that's not true. We were able to lure out the bulk of Almada's remaining forces after all. Finally, we can take a break. I'm just glad we were able to smack some sense into those idiots when they went crazier than a palm sprouting tit. There are better ways of putting it. Still, I'm pooped. Same here. As soon as I realized it was over, my stomach started rumbling like crazy. I know it won't make up for everything you've done, especially in Horacion, so we can leave that for some other time. But how about we all head to the bistro below your work for a little celebration? Huh? That sounds like a plan to me. I've had my eye on that place for a while. Heard even the former president's a fan. Hold on, you two. Even our division chief speaks highly of it. Can't say I'm not curious myself. The place where you're staying, Master? I'm curious too. Won't we be troubling them by charging in unannounced in such large numbers? It's not immune. It would be best if we ask them first, but the owner is a generous man. He may well accommodate us. Wait, even you're on board with this? It's not often we have the chance to go somewhere together, you know. I think it'd be nice to invite Bernardi too. And maybe some of my classmates if that's alright. Oh, can we invite Sarah and Shahina too then? And Inspector Daswani. Works for me. Maybe I'll give Nina and Gotti a call so they can join in on the fun. Then I'll give Essie and Supervisor Giscard a call too. I can see Ashen and the others pitching a fit if they find out they weren't invited, so I'd better let them in on this. Then I'll reach out to Monmart post-haste. Making plans without him. Did you have to encourage them? This is going to be total chaos. My only reason is the one I stated. You'll come in too, of course. Does that work for you too, Elaine? I suppose so. Just thinking about it takes me back to our school festival after party. There is no way this isn't going to be way worse. tough fight. November 30th, 4:55 p.m. Upon hearing of their plans, Monmart's owners graciously allowed them an exclusive run of the bistro until 7 p.m. They then invited many of their friends and acquaintances to join them, amounting to a more than modest celebration. The redheads hanging out. You may. Oh, what? Oh, Sharid. This one is definitely surprised by Gotti and Nina. It's a hell of a party. Everyone we've met. With Almada's reign of terror at an end, they were able to let go and truly enjoy the moment. Xiao and Rixia. And despite most attendees rarely or never crossing paths, they opened up to each other in record time. Even celebrities like Judith, Nina, and the Crown Prince fit right in with the evening of merriment and delicious food. There were some who stepped over the line and ended up paying the price, but they only got what they deserved. A happy celebration.
I can't believe even Sal ended up coming. This shit ended up being a crazier mess than I was counting on.
It is quite the mishmash of people. I never pictured Ren, the Gralsritter, and the Crown Prince to ever be in the same room. If you tried to tell someone who wasn't here about this guest list, they'd think you were making it up.
Especially so with unscrupulous celebrities like Risha Mao and Judith Lanster being here. Since we do owe them, however, I see no reason to drive them out.
I got no comment on either of them. Though Miss Vice President here might not be as up for letting some things slide.
Just how far stuck in the past are you? If nothing else, dealing with the Twilight forced me to be a little more flexible with whom I work. And I certainly doubt you could have triumphed in Oracion without the help of people from all sides of the moral spectrum.
Sure doubt it.
Realizing that you can't always keep it clean is a sign that you have truly matured. I'd wondered if the two of you would ever grow up. But at last, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Don't let me in with him!
Yeah, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Or maybe you two haven't changed in the slightest. You're both exactly like you were in high school. It goes double for you then. You're still the same slave driver you've always been. Paid off though. From student council president to counseling the president. To be sure, you've never been shy about your lofty ambitions. What's the plan then? Building a foothold in the CID, shooting through police bureaucracy, and then finally landing in politics? I won't deny it. Skill and knowledge only have meaning when you use them, and I intend to use mine. Of course, there are plenty of roads I could take to get into politics besides that one. Here comes his boundless confidence. Not like he ain't got good reason for it, but your chief must have a hard time working out what to do with you. Well, she's a smart woman. I don't doubt she sees right through me. You've found yourself a fine base of operations, haven't you? It's almost a shame the actual work you do from here is as shady as it comes. It really is a nice place. Even your landlords are sweethearts. I'm sure them being around has helped you achieve a balanced diet too. Even if it probably still contains far too much sugar. Who are you, my mother? If you think the work we're doing here is shady, maybe stop piling more on us. How are things with your dad, by the way? I have heard he's at least cooperating with questioning. He is. I've started seeing glimpses of the man he once was. I did plan to stay in Arasion until a guilty verdict on his charges was reached, but my mother sent me away, saying she was sure I had something more important to do. I see. Simone always was a strong woman, and it appears that she still is. Well, even if there's more to come, you must be feeling some relief that you've finally settled matters with him. I do. Half the reason I wanted to become a bracer was to clear my doubts about Father. I hate how those doubts turned out to be justified, but even still, he'll always be family to me. And though it led me to being the one to charge him, I don't regret the path I chose. Now I can dedicate my days to mulling over what being a bracer really means to me. It's time for me to consider my personal goals, to find how I can wield my sword for my sake. It's like I can finally see things for what they truly are for the first time. Maybe you should try aiming for that unofficial S rank then. You know you got the determination to work for it. I don't know about that. Or why you know about that rank for that matter. But now that I have a clearer head, I feel like even A rank is too high for me as I am. Though since the higher-ups rejected not only my resignation, but my request for a rank decrease, I'll just have to make peace with it. You even asked for a demotion, huh? Damn, you really gotta learn to loosen up. Oh yeah. You said that your dad was half the reason you became a bracer, right? What was the other half? What? Like, did something happen at school between me dropping out and graduation? You could say that, I suppose. But it has absolutely nothing to do with you, not in the slightest. Got it. What's her deal? Did I screw up or something? You do nothing but screw up with Elaine. Me and my big mouth. Stop whispering over me. Honestly, boys. You know, I heard how the two of you had a whale of a time at your own little gathering following the school festival's after party. How disgraceful. Look, just because Renee brought his older girlfriend along doesn't mean we weren't looking to get into trouble. Doesn't mean we were looking to get into trouble. We just wanted to drink some stuff our square of a vice pres would have had our heads over. We didn't have a choice but to leave you out. Though we certainly saw some stunning clientele at the place my ex picked out, didn't we? Don't tell her that. I knew it. You supported me during the student council elections, but you were getting up to such debauchery behind the scenes. Then out of nowhere you just leave that letter and... I'm sorry, bringing that up again is sitting below the belt, isn't it? In whose playbook? Besides, I'm the one who's in the wrong here. You don't need to apologize. Van.
If I'm allowed to stay on this subject, then please at least answer one, not why you left us behind. Why you wouldn't let us help you. I know we were at that age where we weren't quite adults, but we weren't children either. Maybe we couldn't have helped much even if we tried. But it's been 7 years, and all of us are grown now. And we're not the only ones who want to help you. All of your part-timers do too, along with so many others.
Yeah.
Is there nothing we can do? Can you still not rely on us?
Sorry.
Van.
Elaine.
I know what you're going to say. I'm sorry, Van. I overstepped my boundaries there.
Like I said, I'm the one who's in the wrong. So you know, you're right to be mad at me. And honestly, it makes me kind of happy that you are. Thanks.
You are so uncool.
Yeah, no arguments here.
It goes beyond uncool. It's almost painful to watch sometimes. You try your best to come across as apathetic about everything, but it's obvious as can be that you're faking it.
I agree. We bracers might get labeled something as embarrassing as allies of justice, but you're the one acting more like a kid's idea of cool. Someone who's so soft that he can't bear to turn his back on anyone in need.
Hit the nail on the head. You're softer than half the candy you eat, and aren't even aware of it.
You guys can stop dunking on me anytime now.
Putting aside your uncool demeanor, then you could probably stand to be a little more like the adult you are in front of your employees.
Damn, fun's over already?
We didn't mean to butt in. We just wanted to tell you that it was about time for the party to break up.
That doesn't really track with how hard you were trying not to be noticed.
How long have you guys been there?
Pardon us. We arrived roughly around when you said thanks.
You are so hopeless. You can sniff out just about anything, but you couldn't catch a whiff of us right around the corner.
Elaine! We're heading back to the branch now. What are you gonna do?
We won't stop you if you were planning a little one-on-one time with your friend there.
He is evil.
Of course I'm not. I'll, come down and join you.
I'm planning to return to the office as well. Will you be accompanying me, Kincaid?
If I may, I will be right there.
Aw, there were so many cute girls here I felt like I was clicking with too. I can stay longer, right, sir?
Are you out of your mind? You have reports to write.
I feel you, young man. I feel you so much it hurts.
Honestly, I'm of the same mind. But it isn't right to deny the regulars of their bistro any longer.
Thanks for inviting me, Van.
I had a lot of fun here, too.
I am so very honored that you extended an invitation to my humble self as well.
We didn't. Why did you even come?
My bad. I just wanted the hot dancer, but he ended up tagging along.
So it was your fault.
Yeah. A good party was had by all. Yay. November 30th, 7:51 p.m. Oh, Maxim is talking with Yume. Grandpa is...
I still can't believe it. You really went to Aramis then?
Yeah, so I dropped
That
out.
stage performance you did when you were a student was bonkers. Albert was almost starry-eyed when he was watching it. He started going on about how we had to do something at least as good.
I was not, and I did not.
Sounds like Albert.
May it serve as inspiration while we start ironing out what we want to do for our own festival. Goodbye for now, Van. Thank you for inviting us.
There were so many interesting folks. I had a blast chatting them up.
Glad to hear. What about you? Had
Well,
fun?
the food was pretty stellar, and it was exciting to meet so many different kinds of people.
Whatever. Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Aw, sir. Look at him being so sweet.
Sweet now, but will he go back to sour later?
You don't need to analyze me.
Oh, it's nothing.
The train arriving on platform 2 We'll be traveling through the Aubert district to...
There's our train.
We gotta go on, yes.
Right. Don't worry. It really is nothing. It's been a challenging day, so I hope you get a lot of rest.
Yeah. Same to you. Not all. It's only 8 and I'm already feeling beat. It's just my imagination, right? We've dealt with all of Elnada's leftovers. I know I ain't picking up anything out of the ordinary either. But... the demon. The devil.
I doubt I'll sniff out anything more tonight. Better to focus on clearing out the 4 SPGs I've got piled up over the next couple days. I should make the rounds and see what else I can wrap up. I'm sure there's something.
Yeah. First let's do... Now this part looks great, doesn't it? Decoration people really dragging their feet. If they take any longer, I'm lighting a fire under somebody's ass. It'll be fine, I'm sure. We still have 3 more days. Really don't have to be so much of a slave driver about it. Can't help it. It's either them or the neighborhood association, and those guys are even worse. Then you help later. You young folks gotta do your part. Not taking any more work for free, lady.
Planner launch!
How is it this late?
Yeah, figures this is the hot spot. All the traffic just had to run by the old lady's shop. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, you again. What do you want? You're not the boss of me. I can do whatever I want, so get lost. Yume's grandpa's. Well, I don't know how to play, but you two look like you're really good at it. Is it your turn, Grandpa? If I were the king, I'd do that. Well, that is hardly fair. You have a general assisting you. She's got a good head on her shoulders. I'm excited to play against her when she grows up. I don't know how you play this game, but it looks cool. Mommy's so slow. She said she was going to see him off, but... what's taking her so long? Well, I'll be damned. I knew you were hurting something. You're pretty good. You used to be top 8 in amateurs, and you've got me on the back foot. It's been a while since I've had a match this good. Don't sell yourself short, Sir Victor. You would put many a knight to shame. You may even be able to hold your ground against the commander. Really now, I'd love to sit down with them someday. Just how high is he rated? No, nice to having a good time.
Well...
Van, care to join us? I'm good. I'll just drag you down. I knew the old guy enjoyed chess, but never pegged master to the type. I count myself lucky to have found so worthy an opponent. Now then, what do you say to this gambit? Still drinking? Hell yeah, I am. We've still got some of the booze from the Hayaway stash to work through. And I think there's still some of that meat left from the party we had with the prince. There should still be plenty tasty left over. Nice, man. Nice. Man, that party really was something else thinking back on it. Tell me about it. Just a ragtag band of misfits having the time of their lives together. But you know, I don't mind parties like that. Being the boys back in Longport, we lived to party and partied to live. Good times those were. What do you say? Want to round up some folks for round 2? Come on, you've still got some youth left in you, right? Yeah, no. I get you, but it ain't happening.
This feels relaxing.
What are you doing, Fairy? Oh yeah, I got Fee's number before she left. We were talking about doing the rounds together during the festival. Guess I know what I'm doing for the day. It's kinda weird. We're not really friends, but we're more than acquaintances now. She knows a lot about Ada too, so I want to get to know her better. Yeah, you do that. Yes, yes, Mum, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What, you already told her? Why wouldn't I? You already went off gallivanting over to Erasion without even telling us. Not to mention what the tabloids have been saying about you. Do you have the slightest idea of how worried we've been over you? I can explain. Just make sure you get all of your affairs in order and tidy yourself up before you come here. Understand? By the by, if there's a special someone you're just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over if you want. Your mum won't mind. Give me a break. You're asking the impossible. Sounds like an important family call. I won't butt in. From the sound of it, she's talking to her mum. As far as I know, she was a theatre actress and the second Grimcat. Tough nut to crack. Her grandma was probably worse though. She was a chansong singer. And the first Grimcat wouldn't want to mess with her. You realize I have better things to do with my life, right? Like, I don't know, my career as the biggest movie Excuse me? What do you mean, look for someone at work? You're not seriously expecting me to do that. Really? We'll leave her alone. Thank you, Paulette. Truly, I really had a great time. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, even if the food wasn't mine. Is that so? That's too bad. I would have loved some of your cooking. About the festival. I mean, do you want to maybe go with me? With Yume too, of course. May I have this date? I'm afraid I can't, sorry. But I wouldn't mind if you showed Yume around at the festival. And I might just come along with you. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's fine by me. He actually had the balls to ask. And she agreed, sorta. He's got a real marathon ahead of him. I'll have to keep an eye on how he does. I actually wish him the best of luck with that. Thank you, Paulette. I'll make it the best day of her life. Oh, I don't think her crying just yet. You better not pass that habit on to Yume, okay? Alright, I'll make sure of it. Can't blame her for being wary of him. Dude's got a lot of ground to make up. How's the family doing? I don't get it. I know this is all my fault. I'm glad we avoided making this a police thing, but one wrong move and the entrance exam wouldn't have even mattered anymore. We've always been like this. How can we just change? Man, how long has it been since we last ate together, actually? I suppose I only have myself to blame. I've been crunching for years now. All of that just to be rewarded with a demotion. Am I the real problem? At least they're trying. Well, dinner's ready. I know we have to talk this over as a family, but how do we even begin to unpack it all? Especially when I'm the one who pushed Curtis that far. Well, at least they're trying. I wish them the best of luck. Alright, let's go to Seaton.
Taking off now.
To the hotel. Anybody important in here? No. It's the Bracer girls.
Gonna eat something?
Good work out there, Elaine. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two okay coming along? I know you only just got done with all that. No, that was mostly just talking. I'm good to go a while longer. You really held your own, Regina. I'm impressed. I heard you helped keep Edith safe while I was away. Even you-know-who had some good things to say. I'm sure he was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the topic of you-know-who, was he helpful out at the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like get himself into trouble? Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern I hear? Well, no, it's just... I don't want a co-worker making us all look bad. I hope he's doing okay for his sake. I know he's been worried about looking good lately, since he's got that promotion lined up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it. Especially with what happened to Ewan. True. Bracer ranks are more than just skill. There's a fair bit of luck in the equation too. But Alvis will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken about... He looked real shaken when he heard about that Ewan guy. But he turned right around and backed us up the whole way, along with Lahad and Shaolin. Seemed like proof enough to me that he knows how to focus and prioritize. I see. Well, good. He'd better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get to B rank. There it is. Now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not far off yourself. Why not join him on the job now and then? Well, maybe. I'll give it some thought. Huh. Looks like Elaine and the other Bracers are having an after party. I thought they all split up after they got back. Not a group I want to stick my nose in, but they might take it the wrong way for Predator and I don't see him. Aren't you... Oh, Van. Doing the rounds as usual? We didn't have any requests to handle, so we decided to enjoy ourselves a bit. Thanks for keeping an eye out. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary on our end. Oh, that's nothing. Just dropping up some errands of my own. You ladies take it easy, here. Don't go overboard with the hard stuff. Well, if I do end up too sloshed to walk myself home, maybe I can call in a certain someone to escort me? You'll take any 4 SPG, right? Phew. Nice. These two are already sourced. Looks like you've got a rough night coming up, Alvis. Please, I'm joking. I would never do something so demeaning. I imagine you're pretty exhausted yourself between today's incident and the mess in the old capital. We've got a brief bit of calm before the storm, so make sure you rest up tonight. Yep, back at ya. Alrighty. There's James.
Alright.
Nothing here. Let's go watch a movie.
Taking off now.
What movie are we going to watch? That's the important question. We've seen Golden Blood Director's Cut, Will's Requiem, Sober Curious, Gloria, Peony Blade, This Side of Heaven, Midnight Memories, and Machine Boots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Hello. Thank you
Let's
for your
watch. Okay, we've got Wolf's Requiem and Golden Blood Director's Cut, so it's Glamor's story. This documentary is a dramatization of a memoir left behind by a mountain climber. The brutal intensity of mountaineering is laid bare against the ethereal beauty of Calvert's most famous peaks and valleys. Most impressive of which is the Tian Shan Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as the narrator as the team ascends the mountain using a route that was believed to be unscalable.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain?
Why does
And to
man
that I
climb the
say,
mountain?
I do not know. All I know is that the vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
Hmm. Van, is that you? Oh, look who it is. You come here all by yourself? Maybe. I was thinking it might be nice to maybe catch something, and then before I knew it, I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too? I guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary. One of the better genres to enjoy by yourself, in my opinion. I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except at one point I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind, but he didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling softly. He looked like he was in such peace. It made me so happy to see that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry, I must seem crazy right now, talking like that. Nah, not at all. Hearing that from you honestly brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Marielle. Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Yeah. Emily by the brochure.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Yay.
If you have
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie! Thank you for walking.
How about some nice cold ice cream?
City is beautiful at night.
Off we go.
Alright. Let's see. Got one for Katra. With fully maxed out Judith. Go with Renee. And let's do Renee and Bergard. Huh, you going solo? What? Were you expecting a swarm of VIPs like with the after party? No, obviously. Just didn't know if Elaine set something up again or what. On the topic, she suggested the venue, right? She did, yes. This place was her recommendation too. Huh. What? She knows her way around town. There's nothing odd about that. I know. That's not what I mean. Just... she's still upset, isn't she? Of course she is, after all these years. You've always been like this. You never miss a beat when it comes to anything. I try. It's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function as a partner. Well, I'm sure that all fits into your master plan somehow. Gotta scheme your way to the top in this world, and a certain four-eyed demon knows that all too well. Oh, I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind, especially when I consider what, or who, lies at the end of that road. Yeah, got me shaking in my boots with that grin of yours. You almost look like some kind of movie villain there. Please, I'm not that conniving. I'm just shrewd. She's a good person, surely. I mean, I should know. Would you? You're always buried in books and poring over current events. Blaine and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain Four Eyes, you'd never find us filing paperwork on our lunch breaks. No. You two were too busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Your little will they won't they routine was top entertainment, you know. Every student, every teacher, we ate it all up. Oh, we all ate it up. No shit, first I've heard of that. Really? You two were the single most popular couple in the entire school. I even let you a hand from time to time. Elaine had plenty of suitors, but I kept them well clear of her. You telling me I had a wingman the entire damn time? Ha, that reminds me. We never did make good on our old promise, did we? What promise? Oh, right, that. Basketball club, back when a certain super sub would come trundling in to fill the gaps on the team. We were in plenty of matches together, but we never did get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one. So I told you we could square off in that intramural tournament before we graduated. Now I remember. Yeah, I kind of broke that, didn't I? You can't bellyache your way out of this like some old daughter. We will have our match. Back at you. All that desk work wreck your eyes. I believe I showed you this afternoon how athletic I still am. Let's finish this. Van and Kincaid took to the basketball court for a one-on-one showdown years in the making. As the memories of their high school days came rushing back, their friendly rivalry started to get a little unfriendly. Their no-holds-barred match drew a crowd of ballers and neighborhoods from all around, marveling at what they saw. The seconds ran down, the buzzer at the ready. Yo, he hit that from the parking lot. The nerd beat him, I can't believe it. Man, that blue-haired dude could really ball too. Shit. Nothing I could do. Wait, when did the whole neighborhood get here? I might have gotten a little too into that one. Damn, man. I thought I had a chance there, but you had me locked down at the end. I do still practice on my days off. All that desk work will wreck my eyes after all. You held up pretty well yourself. Perhaps there's something to be said to be that for the jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none's better than master of one. It's been a while since anybody called me that. Takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could for spare cash. You know, that ain't too far from the work I do now. Maybe that's how it started for me. That line of work suits you well, I'd say. In a way. I think school helped us all find our paths to walk. Elaine the Bracer, Van der Spriggan, and me. Not to sound like a broken record, but you really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? You're staring Gehenna in the face, Renee. You know that, right? You don't want to make Elaine even more worried than she already is. I'm well aware, trust me. And you could stand to take that advice too. You've got something self-destructive written on your face. I'm glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up on. Well, am I wrong? No, I know well what lies ahead, and I know that it won't be pleasant. But I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I will always cherish our friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either, or why so many people gathered at that bistro to pay you back. You're special in your own right. Get a word of the young master here, handing us speeches like candy. But fine, if it helps you sleep at night, I'll watch myself. And I'll try not to bore you with my lectures going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me? Now you're speaking my language. The old friends made some light-hearted small talk around for one last round of drinks. And after that, they went their separate ways into the night.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
Yay. And one more. We'll do Master. Since when do you own that van? I don't. I'm just borrowing it from a friend who runs a repair joint. We'll see. Tonight's too pretty a night to waste it riding alone, Master. Mind if I tag along? If your unworthy old student won't put a damper on your night, that is. Alright, you can come. Nothing wrong with a master and his former student going out on an adventure here and there. I'm going to roll down Highway 12. Try to keep up with me. You got it. Lead the way. You look more comfortable riding an oval bike than I was expecting. I heard your undying love was to cars, so this comes as something of a surprise. I've borrowed one from a friend a few times since they hit the market a couple years ago, but that's about all the riding experience I got. Nothing beats my ingot, but I'll give you that it's nice to feel the wind in your hair when you're out on the road. That it is. A fine benefit that only two wheels can offer. Another being that attractive women often strike up conversations with me in pit stops and such like. Oh, look who's popular. You really are living it up now, huh? I sure hope unlike you or President Rocksmith when I'm your age. It is a luxury that only the aged get to enjoy when they are freed from the shackles of obligation that have held them all their lives. Still, there is plenty that only the young can enjoy in life, so I suggest you and your friends do just that. Don't know if I'm really that young anymore, but I get you. So, I take it they're the real reason you plan to go off on your own? You're trying to keep that distance, but there's 3 cars behind us, and 2 ahead. I thought it a shame to spoil an otherwise pleasant evening. I intend to lead them to the outskirts of the city. Those guns are Zect Arms models, huh? So, are you from the company? We didn't have to fight you in the underground, even if we've dealt with you in the past. I'm well aware that you have been following me around these past few days. I would assume that is because you have somehow learned my former name. That's right, Roaring Lion. I thought you were finally dead, but here you are skulking around under some pseudonym. We're here to pay you back for what you did to our company. Just what did you do? 4 years ago, they were testing a new weapon in an area I was operating in. During the tests, local civilians were placed in danger. I then stopped it by destroying the weapon and taking care of their members. Pretty cut and dry then. Sounds to me like you got what you deserved. Not the best justification to be following someone around. If he hadn't interfered in our test, our company would be seeing even greater success than it already has. So now that he's lost that power of his, it's time he answered for his actions. And if you're going to get in our way, Spriggan, we'll take you down right with him. You're way underestimating my master here. Do you honestly think you can take him down? No, I think this may be the perfect chance to show me what you currently know. Do not use your stun caliber. Show me the fruits of your Kunlun school teachings instead. Yeah, alright, if that's what you want. It's been a while since I last had to fight hand to hand, but here we go. Very good. Let's begin. What the hell? How is he still so strong even without his old abilities? You'll regret this, Spriggan. Sure put me through my paces. Please don't make me fight other people. Please don't make me fight people packing advanced weaponry with my bare fists again, Master. Yet you triumphed, did you not? Your current combat style may be a mix of the Kunlun School and Hollow style, but I see that you did indeed fight using only the techniques that I taught you. Of course, if I didn't, this would have all been for nothing. You took advantage of you being targeted to make me remember my Kunlun routes. Again. You could have handled those guys on your own just fine, but chose to invite me along just for that. Man, you really haven't changed at all. Still, I do hope it went some way to reminding you of how you used to be. You looked to the future when you were training under me. More than you do now, at least. Well, I'll admit it. It did take me back. You taught me to be calm and one in spirit with the land and the Kunlun Mountains, to find a way forward using the energies coursing through us. These teachings are more relevant than ever now that I'm working with so many others who aren't so sure where they belong. Indeed, and I hope you'll always keep that in your heart. Remember what you have created throughout the life you have chosen, and what is truly capable of binding you. Only you can face your demons, but I'll do all I can to aid you. For you will always be my student, and I will always be proud of you. Aww. I'll do my best to keep that in mind. Thank you very much, Master Barklon. Then let us return to the city. I ought to be able to enjoy this journey back with my student much more now that the matter has been dealt with. Just leave them lying unconscious on the side of the road. That's our master, alright. So he's just as good to his unofficial student too, then. I'm not at all surprised. That's simply his way. Once he makes up his mind to guide someone, he will never turn his back on them. Well, he did a decent enough job in Oracion, so let's hope we can count on him at least a little in the future. Only time will tell if that is truly the case. Together, Van and Burgard made their way back to the capital, enjoying the cool, peaceful night breeze as they did so. They then resumed their respective tasks upon returning to Edith.
You have grown so much.
Yay. Alright.
Let's see what we've got.
There is something I would like to tell you, Spriggan. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. Anonymity requested. The hell's this? Dear Spriggan. Doesn't look suspicious, at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. I guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. The first task, go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up.
Let's do this.
First off, I want to go see what performance is going on today. Hello? Nobody's performing yet. Interesting. It's all the races. They got their cars back. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. That's got to be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here. Now what? Hey, Jennifer. Vance here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. You put up the request then? Oh, no, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't gonna pitch in. Pitch into what? Be straight with me here. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car's gonna be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. Y'all should have a key already, since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to, though? Nothing bad. Surprise. You're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here's gonna give it his best shot too, so we'll get her nice and shiny. Oh? Okay. Thanks for the offer, I'm a little out of nowhere though. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not. It's fine. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money. Done a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client? Who the hell puts up an order like this? Well, fine. Since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great, let me go get her. Uncle, better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. If I got her. Jennifer immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with Van's pickup truck, bringing it into the shop. Yeah, it definitely needs a wash. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside, and a nice thorough vacuuming on the inside. Don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Might not need to polish it myself in a while with all that. You won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Yeah, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Wait, there's more? Second task. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Reach in to accomplish this task. Another riddle. This one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions, and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine, I guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point of getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? But with Jennifer and Bradley in on this, can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want answers, I'm probably gonna have to find one myself. Nah, that's probably the place. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. It's gotta be the department store, yeah? But what am I supposed to do here? Might you happen to be Mr. Van Arkwright, sir? Huh? Yeah, that's me. I see. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure. It's an all-expenses-paid invitation to a bathing facility in Trion Tower. Massage included too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Wait, what? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy for just wandering in at the right time? Is it not to your liking, sir? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Then please accept it with your blessing. Allow me to give you this too. Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. This last one, huh? This is the last one, huh? Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've gotten you. What's my client's aim here? To put me in their debt? To get me to let my guard down? Man, I still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end. Yeah, this is the right one. Based on the clues. The 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel has those 3 pillars on the logo. I wonder if they've got installed this time. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you. Oh, hey Rumsfeld. You've been waiting for me? Guess that means you got tied up in this thing too. Indeed I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I guess there's no point in all getting worked up about it. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkwright, and 3 cheers for your efforts. Wait, what? What the hell is this? It's a reward for your tireless work, Mr. Arkwright. Bon appetit. Seriously though, Adius, did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and it's all mine. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm gonna eat all this without getting a billion cure. What's the catch here? Honestly, I would eat all that. I'm not saying I don't trust you, but I kinda don't trust you. It's too good to be true, too nice. The hell are you getting at? Nothing, Mr. Arkwright. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you... Well, you dragged the whole damn city in here for this? That flustered look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. All the pieces coming together now? Why all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here? No. I mean, I already got your money, so you really don't need to pay me back for anything. But we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hard-working Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. Oh, that's awesome. And I think I've gotten everyone. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients, and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thinking you. Our thanks transcend mirror, my boy. This, we felt, was the best way to show our gratitude. We owe it mostly to Berzelia, though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? All the people that we helped. You people are impossible. But, thanks. What a day. Aw, he likes it. I'm happy to see that. But without further ado, let's bring out his presents. Van and his clients reminisced over tea, his diligence and leadership vivid in their minds. And there's only one person that isn't there from one quest. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan's seat. So, do you remember us, Van? You helped us out with the register issue at our work. Hey, don't go blurting that out loud. Anyway, I gave it all back after that. It really saved me there. We heard you had a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. So, ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me peace of mind. I can live my life again. Ah, I remember her. She had the stalker. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum. But there's this softy side that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Ingarden from Basel. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Ingarden? Damn, you know your sweets, huh? Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. I hadn't been planning on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was finally able to get closure. I hope Mark did too. Aww. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you? Thanks for helping us test out our little puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as a game reward. This one's a trial run just for you. Come join in the fun again sometime. I like this quest. It's a trip down memory lane. It taught me a lot about security on the Orbital Net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Well, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. You really helped us out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We poured our all into this. The real big one is for you. And the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure to share with them, okay? Of course, I'm not that greedy. Come on. Thanks. I'll dig in later. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, I've cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got your cheesecake as thanks. Thank you again for helping out this afternoon. We've still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. It's all thanks to you I was able to see my grandmother. I just want to thank you again. I got your famous financier cheesecake from Ankerville. Please enjoy it. Oh wow, now you've piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. Whole cake for some Spriggan like me? Right, I believe we were last up. I apologize for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much. And, me too. Thanks. Allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped. Okay. I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I'll store all this, though. My fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get to eating then. Honestly, though, lighten up. Keep trying to brush off all this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. Said the wannabe gangster. Youth. Oh, on the subject, the young Mrs. Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just the Treon Tower hot spring ticket. We would like to invite you and all of Arkwright Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant. Wait, seriously? That's a real bougie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down, though. I've heard legends about the seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful. I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But, thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. Yeah, just let us thank you, you old grump. And so the surprise Van Appreciation Day party continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to eating got carted off to the office. Eventually, the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. Goddess almighty. Why'd they have to gang up on me like that? It's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. And yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym, feels like. Sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Big bunch of softies is what they were. Kind of funny, honestly. You always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. This was the opposite. I ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really? Who's the true softie? I did all the quests. I haven't missed a single quest. But the little girl with the hair ties, she's the only one that probably was. She's the only one that definitely wouldn't be there. The client saw the Spriggan who went above and beyond to give them peace of mind. Oh, shut up. And something tells me that whole thing was your doing anyway. Am I wrong? Right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea, in fairness. She wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. He found this young businessman. You might know him. Name's Roderick. And his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led them to me, as I had already done some research into you on Berzelia's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as thanks for how you helped Dingo. No, that was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like, pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know. Dingo told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make for a good article. Arkwright the anti-hero. Not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. How am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Righto. I gotta hand it to her. I didn't think we'd be able to put on that bigger party on such short notice. She even roped in the department store in that mechanic's place, too. She's something else. It all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, that would make for a great article too. can see it now. I got it. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkwright sheds tears at touching tribute. Would you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? I was not crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, man, give me a break. Hey, give the man a break, will ya? I'll have to keep an eye out for him, too. Well, guess the journo's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Yay. Alright. And that's everything.
Taking off now.
Wait, is she asleep? Esmeralda really can't handle her liquor. You'd think she'd stop, but alas. Yeah, have some water. Jeez, can you get home by yourself at least? Hee. Of course, no problem. But Honda? Nah, I'm staying at your place, Katra. Stop it, seriously, fancier too. No, I'm not. I say let her crash at your place, better than trying to find a hotel. That really doesn't help. Come on, Esmeralda, you can walk. Let's move. I'll be nice and tidy, and maybe I'll make it. Idiot almighty, you're a handful sometimes.
Well.
So, I've got three more cases to do, 3 more gifts, and 22 more chests. And 33 more enemies. And 11 more dishes. So let's eat this now.
I am stuffed.
So we have 10 more dishes. Alright, finish nighttime activities and the next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. I'm missing her school uniform. Though the trouble with Armada was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Arkwright Solutions' work consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As their celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just Mira, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with the gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. The day approached with much suspense, both at home and abroad, for what was to come following the memorial service set for Cray. Was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons. A number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. C. Well, who is C? Because the only C that I remember is Crow and Rufus. Do we know anybody that starts with C? Celise, but she would definitely sign her own name and she wouldn't have gone to... Is the professor secretly still alive? I have questions, and I don't have answers. I don't like it. Festival day. December 3rd, 12:08, 9:53 a.m. First District, Vantail, Revolution Memorial Plaza. Everybody. Lots of people. Oh, President Rocksmith. Former President Rocksmith. We got some fancy people here. It's almost 10 a.m. Kept us waiting long enough. Just look at all the people. I spot Yume and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. Ren and your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along? Ah, yes, I think it was for the best that I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I'd gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent the damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis. And when we don't have that, all we have to go on is the name C. That name has been assumed by two people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be the one who sent that message, however. Cronkite. It could have been Cronkite. The original was a terrorist responsible for triggering the civil war over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That is correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe they would take up the name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. But not like we've got much to go on. We can't even say for sure it's someone whose name starts with a C. That's true. It could be anyone. Melchior's still at large, so hell, can't even write him off. Oh, there's Agnes' dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh, there's Renee too.
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long, winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever.
Yeah.
As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now.
Everybody's here.
However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand. But they were cruelly ripped from our grasp.
Yeah.
Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. Though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
I like him. He's suspicious as all fuck, but he is a charismatic president. He's as charming as Rufus Alborea.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Cray sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It's where a close friend and someone I owe a lot to passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see that same scenery ever again. As long as we do not forget them, they will continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the places in which they lived. I hope you're right. I'd like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings. That gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. Bang. You think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad is awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. Not to mention that face. If he ever wanted to jump the political ship, he could get work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Mark Smith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell the truth. Oh, he is certainly a man without equal. In a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how too. The morning is at an end, which means it's time for the grand unveiling.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. And we will do the same.
Yeah.
We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements.
What did we get?
Allow me to unveil the future.
Oof. Oh, they look like the accents.
First, we have our next-generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models.
They look nice.
These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance.
The new airships.
We have an entirely new addition to our military, the Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers.
All from Marduk.
They are 120 ards long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy.
Maybe not.
Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Whoa, badass!
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those
robots from the Empire?
Nope.
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames. Their control systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Yeah. Doubtful.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandmother. Glory to Calvary.
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough.
He wants to get this party
Glory
started.
to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
Yay. Alrighty. Once I get control, that'll be it for today. He has a way with words. That was certainly overwhelming. Even if we've already seen the airships and the AFs here. Right, I didn't expect him to roll them out in such a dramatic fashion though. He appears to have made full use of all of Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad. Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get to what we planned. We'll spread throughout the city while checking for 4 SPGs on the bulletin boards. Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of the 7th Genesis. Even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that, yeah, still a chance that message was a prank. But better safe than sorry. I wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting a shadow over what should be a happy day. Come on, you're being silly. Tell me about it. I'd be more nervous not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. We want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and one other person need to actively patrol. Just, if you notice something out of the ordinary, anything at all, you let us all know. That's vital. Understood. We'll be on the lookout. My nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I am needed. The same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I will always be there. I will always be here. I appreciate it. Taking Katra. Looks like Victor's back already. Paulette and Yume must still be out enjoying the festival. I wonder if Maxim's with them too. They seem to be getting along really well at the party. I kind of have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright then, let's get to work. Got it. And this is where I'm going to call it today. And we're going to have a bit of a longer stream tomorrow, because I don't think we'll be playing All right. I'm gonna call it here. So thank you everyone for joining me today. We'll enjoy a festival tomorrow. Oh, God, I'm so tired. And yeah. So let's go say hi to somebody. See anybody playing right now? Just this one. I don't know. Who to go say hi to? Two people. Nah. I'm gonna just call it here. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I'll be back tomorrow with more trails through Daybreak, because we're not doing Solasta, I believe. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.